I'm Beth, and this is my Bubbie's Kitchen. We call it my Bubbie's Kitchen because my grandbabies, Lukey, Zachy, Aiden, and Leo come here to eat all of their favorite foods. And today, we're making my son Joey's favorite food. This is an apple brown Bethie. We've got oats for the top with some brown sugar and white sugar, flour. We've got cinnamon and nutmeg and baking powder, butter, salt, lemon to keep our apples looking really pretty. And we've got a mixture of apples. We've got a Golden Delicious, 2 Granny Smiths, there's Pink Ladies and Cortland and Fuji. This is gonna be a delicious, delicious dessert for your table. Here's what I do. I peel all of the apples. And then I cut the apple in quarters. Take out the middle part. And then I slice each quarter. Depending upon how big the apple is, will determine how many times I cut a quarter, but I want the apples to be about this size. Now what I'm gonna do is, I'm going to finish all of these apples, get them into the bowl, and I'll be back. Just finishing the last apple. All my garbage into the garbage bowl. A little less than half a lemon. The lemon juice will stop the apples from browning. Best kitchen tool is your hands. Oops. It also helps to make sure that you did cut everything. Okay. To the apple mixture, I'm gonna add 1 tablespoon of flour. I like to mix my sugar, so I've got a 1/2 cup of white sugar and a 1/4 cup of light brown sugar. I've got a teaspoon of cinnamon and a 1/2 teaspoon of nutmeg, and I've got an 1/8 of a teaspoon, almost a 1/4 of salt. Just gonna mix this all up. Every piece of apple, I want to have some of that sugary coating on. Okay. This is my apple brown Bethie pan. I always make it in this pan. And this is actually Joey's birthday cake. This is Joey's favorite dessert that I make, and it's gonna be his 40th birthday. So I'm making this for him. The only other thing I add to the base is butter. Just cut the butter in thirds. Cut the butter in thirds again. And it's a nice dice. And now what's a Bethie without a delicious topping? Half a cup of flour, half a cup of oats, half a cup of brown sugar, eighth of a teaspoon of salt, eighth of a teaspoon of baking powder, and a quarter of a cup of room temperature butter. Has to be room temperature so that it'll mix in really evenly. You really want to incorporate the butter into all of the ingredients. And the only way I think you can do this is with your hands. It's a little sticky. It's kind of fun. You can actually have the kids do this part. It's all starting to come together. I'm incorporating the butter with all the ingredients. I preset my oven for 375 degrees. This is gonna bake for 40 minutes. I'll check it at 35 minutes. Can go as long as 45. Everything depends on how your oven holds temperature. But check it around 35 minutes. Crumble this all over the top. The butter will make it nice and brown. I love making this dessert. I've been making this for Joey 40 years. Unbelievable. Can you believe it, Rich?
Nope.
40 years.
Doesn't seem like any more than 39.
In we go. See you when it's done. It's been 30 minutes. My Bethie is ready to come out. You can see the juices are bubbling and the top is golden brown. That's how you know it's done. You definitely don't want to eat this now. It will scald your mouth. So we're gonna wait until this is all calmed down. Just room temperature, maybe a little bit hotter than room temperature. And we'll taste. The best part, we get to taste. Even Kiwi wants a taste. Let's see. The apples are not mushy. Topping is crunchy. This is wonderful. You can have this with ice cream, whipped cream, plain. I like a little powdered sugar. Hey, Kiwi. Wonderful.